Hello everybody, my name's Freya Thompson and I'm here to teach you a tune called the Bendy Tune, which is a piece that I composed and published in my intermediate book New Tunes for Harp. I composed it when I got a new set of levers on my harp, so there's a bit of fun lever play in the tune. I'll play it to you first and then I'll talk you through it. So, if your harp is tuned to E flat major, you will have 3 flats in your harp with all the levers off, E, A and B. I'm going to start by putting the E, which is just below middle C, up, so that is a B natural. And then our B, that's 1 octave down, is going to be a B natural, and the A right beside it is going to be an A natural. So I'm going to start by playing you the introduction really slowly, and then I'm going to break it down into its chordal parts. That is the intro in slow motion. So we start with a C in the bass and a C triad, and we're going to do left 3 together 3, and then we're going to play the B natural, and we're doing 3 together 3 on a G triad. We're going to damp the B natural with our thumb and move the lever down with our second. And we're going to do 2 B flats, and we're going to have this shape here, which is a G, D, F, and we're going to play the top 2 strings. I slide my thumb down to the E and I play the G and the E together, so that goes with the B flat. And then I do a similar thing with the A in the bass, and I have this time a C triad. I slide my thumb down to the F, so we've got the A natural, the top of the C chord, and then the C with the F. And then I go to an F octave in the left hand and an A triad in the right hand, and I go bottom left, top left, chord, chord. So I've got left, left, right, right, left, right, and then I go everything shimmies up 1 string. So we're going to play this B triad shape with the bottom G. When we put our right hand back on, we're going to place the thumb 1 string down, so we've got B, D, E flat, and we're going left, right, right, putting the 3rd back on the B, playing those both together, and then playing a D. So that last chordal moment, we've got this across the two hands it looks like a G7. We've got G and G in the left hand. We play the bass with the right hand. We go up, we've dropped our thumb down to the E. We play those together and then the D on its own. And then we're ready for the first part of the tune. You might want to practice the introduction before you move on to learning the melody. If you would like to do that, you can pause now and have a little practice of putting that all together. This tune has got 3 parts of melody to it. The first part has C, G, F, but it's going to be an F sharp, so we go, and then we do E, F, damp the F with the thumb, put the lever up, and we're going to slide down, so we're going to do F sharp, F, and then we're going to do that again, E, F, F sharp, F, E, flat, C. So that's our opening phrase. C, G, F sharp, F, second and third come to the E and F, E, F, F sharp, F, E, F, F sharp, F, E, C. One more time of that all together. Nice and slowly, 1, 2. And then our next phrase starts the same, but this time it goes straight to the C sooner. So we only do one of the E, F, F sharp, F, E, C. And we have 2 beats of letting the harp ring there. So that's actually the whole of the first part. Second phrase. Straight to the C. This time we repeat it. Well done. So, because the left hand is quite sparse in this tune, and because how we use our left hand affects our lever setup, I'm going to teach you the left hand already. So, having finished the introduction, G, when we're doing that last bit, I want you to put that A lever down. And then we go straight into the melody and we plonk a C octave, 4th finger on the low C, thumb on the high C, and you'll see that I'm doing kind of flat hand technique here. It's not essential, but that's a bit of a habit for me. And then I go up to an F octave and I'm going to do a bedowing, which is what I call it when you start with your thumb and you go down. And this is on an upbeat. And then I'm going to play a G10. That's going to be my 4th finger on the G and my thumb on the B natural, and I'm going to damp them quite fast. Straight back to your C octave. Ready for F bedowing. Ready for your G10. In the gap. You might want to just circle around this to get used to it. F bedowing. G10 will go in the gap. Fantastic. Well done. So, moving on to the second part. We're going to do E flat C F F sharp. And then we're going to do C, F sharp, F, and this time we're letting that slide down. So play, play, C, slide. and then we're going to have a big leap. So I'm going to put my fourth finger on the C and my second on the B and my thumb on C. G, F sharp, F, and we're letting that slide, so that's our second phrase. And then our third phrase is the same as the first phrase in this section for the first half, and then we go straight to the end. Space, space. So that very last phrase has got C, F, F sharp, F, E flat, C. So that's the whole of the second part. Sliding down, big leap, sliding, damp up. Now for me, I quite like to vary the slides and the damps, and I think that that is a really legitimate thing to do for you as well, and your variations might be different from mine, so it might be that you do sliding up instead of doing damp up, slide down. The inverse is completely up to you. I will be delighted for all the variations. So that's the second part, and we're going to start that with a left hand A octave. And then we're going to have a bit of a suspension here by putting a G octave but on beat 2, so we're going to go. And then we're going to walk up from the F, G to the A in the repeat. So that's all we've got there really, is the A at the start. Suspending with the G on beat 2. Walking back up to the A. Suspending with the G. Walking back up to the A. Now, you actually only do that twice. I've done it a couple more times just for the sake of practicing it. When you get to, I'm nearly going to play the third part, you're going to take your B lever off and put your D lever on. So we've got this double sound in our E flat, D sharp and E flat being the same note. We're going to start by rocking to the C string. So we're doing second finger B, C, G, C, fourth finger comes under, and we do 4 strings in a row. Let's practice that first opening phrase again. Rocking up to the C, fourth under, 4 strings in a row. Now we're going to do, for our second phrase, an upbeat from the E flat, jumping up to the B, C, and we're going to do B, C twice, and then F, F sharp, F, F sharp. So that second phrase, F, F sharp, F, F sharp. Our third phrase is the same as the first phrase in this section. And then we're ready for the end. We're doing E, F, F sharp, F, F sharp, E flat, C. So it's as simple as that. Or slightly different ways of articulating it. You can make your own choice. So when we add our left hand to that part, we're going to do a bedowing from the F. Fourth comes under, E up to the B flat C, F sharp, and then we're going to do the start of our third phrase. We've got the B, C, G, C, bedawing to the F, E, B, C, F, F sharp, F, F sharp, and then the bedawing is offset a tiny bit. So we play the B flat, and then the bedawing in the C here, normally we would only play this twice, but I'm cycling it so you can just hear it again. Bedawing on the C. And then when we get to the very end of the piece, we're going to play so what we're doing there is we're starting with an A interval, an AE fifth interval here, and it's going on the last C note. So we've got and I'm damping them, and then I'm putting my fingers on B and C, and I'm doing B, C, and I'm just putting my third finger back on that B there so that it doesn't all build up and resonate. And then I'm really quickly moving my left hand because I want to put this B lever on, and I'm playing an E7 shape. So I've got my E flat, G, B natural and D. So that's the end little moment of the piece. The A5, A, E, B, C, B lever on, brushed chord. So once you weave all of those elements together, you should have one time around the intro, 2 times around the first part, 2 times around the second part, 2 times around the third part, and then a tiny little outro section. Wishing you the very best of luck putting it all together, and if you would like to purchase the notation for it, you can do that from scotlandsmusic.com if that would help you to learn the tune. Any questions? Put them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to help out. Have fun. Bye for now.